And in our top business story, Emirates Airlines has signed a 12-year agreement with General Electric for the maintenance, repair and overhaul of its new GE9 engines. The $13 billion on-point contract announced by GE in a statement on day one of the Farnborough Air Show in the United Kingdom is for the engines that will power the airline's 150 Boeing 777X aircraft that it is buying from Boeing for $56 billion. Last November, Emirates announced an order at the Dubai Air Show for the Boeing aircraft to be powered by 300 GE9X engines valued at more than $15 billion at list prices. GE Aviation stated that the agreement makes the entire deal its largest ever commercial jet engine award from an airline. GE's on-point solutions are customized service agreements that are tailored to the operational and financial needs of the airline. According to GE, the agreements reduce the cost of ownership. The deal also follows an announcement last week that Emirates had finalized its order for the 150 777Xs with Boeing. Middle Eastern investment banking fees reached $237.9 million during the second quarter of this year, a 72% increase from the previous quarter, according to an analysis by Thomson Reuters. Its quarterly investment banking report also showed that the value of announced M&A transactions with any Middle Eastern involvement reached $14 billion during Q2, 2.5 times the value registered during the previous quarter and the highest quarterly total since Q1 of 2011. Additionally, the report showed that Middle Eastern equity and equity-related issuance during the first half of 2014 totaled $2.9 billion, a 6% increase in activity from the same period in 2013. Middle Eastern debt issuance reached $18 billion during the second quarter of 2014, the all-time highest quarterly total recorded in the region. Despite the quarterly uptick, investment banking fees earned during the first half of 2014 registered a 19% decline from the same period in 2013 to $375.9 million. Out of this, fees from completed M&A transactions totaled $110.9 million during the first 6 months of 2014, up 3% from the same period in 2013 and accounting for 29% of this year's overall Middle Eastern fee pool. The Dubai Gold and Commodities Exchange crossed 5 million contracts in the first half of the year, with the exchange ending H1 of 2014 having registered more than 5.75 million contracts, with a value of over $172 billion. Currency futures traded 5.34 million contracts in H1, valued at $157 billion. Precious metal contracts were the highlight of the first half, growing 7% from last year to a total of 283,138 contracts, valued at $11 billion. Other contracts that performed well in H1 included the S&P BSE Sensex futures contract, which totaled more than 100,000 contracts in the 10 months of trading since launch. The exchange is now poised for a substantial diversification of its product portfolio, with new contracts in the currency, precious metals, equity and agricultural segments due for launch in the next couple of quarters. On top of the list is DGCX Spot Gold Contract, the Middle East's first exchange-traded physically deliverable spot gold contract. Commenting on the figures, Gary Anderson, the CEO of the DGCX, stated that with the launch of further new products in the second half of the year, the exchange seeks to play an even more significant role in the development of the derivatives market in the UAE, as well as the wider region. Additionally, the DGCX plans to launch a wide range of emerging market currency products targeting at Middle East customers. Young and aspiring entrepreneurs from around the region got an opportunity to experience the corporate world as they're participating in Dunya Finance's Young Business Leaders program. Around 45 business-minded students across 11 nationalities from around the region have been participating in the second edition of their program, where they've been working in teams to devise innovative business plans. Running until the 24th of July, the complimentary annual program hosted by Dunya Finance is aimed at providing a platform for the young entrepreneurs who are in the final years of their high school or the first and second year of their undergraduate studies to develop their leadership skills and corporate knowledge. In addition to devising a business plan and delegating tasks amongst their peers, they also have an opportunity to acquire expertise from industry leaders. The program will also feature interactive workshops, roundtable discussions, as well as inspirational talks from owners of UAE-based startup businesses. According to the CEO of Dunya Finance, the program hopes to create business leaders of tomorrow and will inspire them to be job creators and not job seekers.
Well, actually, it's been a great thing. You know, there are many people here from many other nationalities. It's been a great environment to work with. And it's actually been my and also all of my colleagues here first step to the professional business life. And we have some CEOs here talking about their success stories and all the other paths they have followed to success. And we're having great inspiration from them. And also the professional business plans we're going through. It's just been a great business, perfect example for us. They're showing great paths for us in the future.
Our business plan is that we want to create products that work on solar panels for like iPads and Apple products. That's the initial. These are initial products we're targeting. So we create like covers with solar panels so they can charge the covers. Instead of going with a bulky cover that charges your phone, this one will be light and it's eco-friendly and it's very easy to carry around. So I believe that this product will actually work in the market. It already exists in different markets, but does not exist in the UAE yet.
They will be people who will decide how technology will move, how things will get shaped, how politics will happen, how diplomacy will happen, and how nations will survive. I think knowledge is what drives the world today. Knowledge is increasingly borderless. It cuts across countries, it cuts across languages, and we have a representation of youngsters who are going to make that happen for us. And we hope to shape their future and shape their minds in a small way, and hopefully help them make a difference.